Hello, my name's Rachel Cross and I'm the main designer of the Creative Grids ruler range. The latest range of rulers that I've designed is a range of single strip rulers designed specifically for 2.5-inch wide strips of fabric. These strips of fabric can be cut out with these rulers, but also available on the market are jelly rolls, which are pre-cut 2.5-inch wide strips of fabric. These are also available in 1.5-inch wide strips, which when sewn together work beautifully with this range of rulers as well. The range includes a 90-degree triangle, a 45-degree trapezoid, a 45-degree triangle and a 60-degree triangle. And it's the 60-degree triangle that I'm going to show you how to use today. The single strip rulers are printed in inches. On one side there is a 2.5-inch wide ruler for cutting strips, and on the other side are multiple triangles. On the reverse side of the ruler there is a unique opaque non-slip grip which stops the ruler from slipping and sliding when cutting. They are printed with fine black and white markings for use on light and dark fabrics. The final feature of the single strip ruler is this portion, which has a circular cutout area enabling the rotary cutter to easily cut beyond the fabric and into the ruler area. Both the 28 and 45mm rotary cutter can be used with these rulers. So firstly, you would need to sort out your contrasting colours or light and dark fabrics, but I'd just like to give you a quick demonstration on the non-slip on the back of our rulers. Enables your ruler to glide easily over fabric until you put a little bit of pressure on there and it grips the fabric, which makes it so easy for when you're rotary cutting. So now we want to cut 2.5-inch wide strips to use with these rulers. So on one side of the strip ruler is a normal 2.5-inch wide ruler. So you can just line it up with the edge of the ruler there and we're ready to rotary cut. So spread your hand across the ruler and there you have a 2.5-inch wide strip already. Okay, so simply turn the ruler around. You're best to keep the fabric on the rotary mat so that it doesn't disturb the strips, so that they stay in place. So now you just line the triangles up. All the tops of the triangles line up perfectly with the top edge of the fabric, and the bottom edge of the fabric lines up with the baseline of the triangle there. So we're now ready to rotary cut 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 60-degree triangles all at once without repositioning the ruler. So this side of the ruler is not used anymore, so we can spread our hand across this side whilst we're rotary cutting, but avoid putting your hand near these circular cutout areas because that's where your rotary cutter is going to go into. So we're ready to cut. So spread your hand across and then you're ready to rotary cut up. And as you can see, the rotary cutter goes into that circular cutout area beyond the strip of fabric, making a nice neat cut. And the last one. So there's your wastage at the ends there, and then you remove the ruler and you've now got all these triangles all ready to piece together. Okay, so I'll just remove those. So this is what you can create with the 60-degree triangles. You can join them together and you can make a nice border pattern, or you can put them together to create a little pinwheel effect. And we've also got them in a different colourway here, or a border effect. Got a little pinwheel sewn together there. But what you could also do is cut your strips of fabric out, and this time sew down either side to create a tube. Which I've got one here. So you've now got a tube with both edges sewn together. So what you can do is lay the ruler straight on the top as you did before. Again, the tops of the triangles line up perfectly with the top edge of fabric, and the bottom line lines up again with the bottom edge of the triangle. And again, you can rotary cut all of these out as you did before. And this time you're going to create a piece of fabric that looks like this. And you're going to have 2 or 3 running stitches going across the top edge there. So what you need to do is unpick those with your unpicker, and then you can flip them open and you've created 60-degree diamonds like that. Now I'd like to show you how these rulers can be used with 1.5 inch wide strips of fabric to create more detail. Again, you can rotary cut 1.5 inch strips with the ruler, because it's a normal ruler on one side. So there's your 1.5 inch line going across there. So you can rotary cut the strips out. And what you'd need to do then, you've got your 2 strips, you'll need to sew down one side to create a piece that looks like that. Okay, so then we can rotate the ruler, place it on the top there, just nudge the fabric into place before you rotary cut. You can check all the points at the top there, and then you can rotary cut these pieces out, and you can see you're getting a lovely stripy pattern through the triangles now. What you could also do is sew another 2 strips together and then place these on top of each other, and then sew down either side to form a tube like this one here. And then you can place your ruler on the top and cut out your 60-degree triangles as before, and you will end up with a piece of fabric with 2 or 3 running stitches running across the top. You will just unpick those and flip them open, and you've created the 60-degree diamond with all the stripes going through there. And these are the sort of designs that you can create with the 60-degree. Again, the 2 1.5 inch strips there, and you can create the pattern like that. Or we've done a nice little border pattern, sewing the triangles side by side. And it's exactly the same design as this one, except we've put all the planes, the lighter fabrics, towards the middle, and then you'll create a lovely pinwheel effect on that one there. And that's how simple the 60-degree triangle is to use. Each ruler shown today comes with step-by-step instructions. I hope you've enjoyed the demonstration today and that I've inspired you into your next project. And thank you very much for watching.